You've been wrestling bears, freestyle wrestling.
12 years professional MMA. 12 years,
Yeah, it's
like
almost like you want to
too much.
expand it. Obviously, you're with the royal family. I mean, obviously,
Entrepreneurship. It's time for entrepreneurship.
that's where he's at now, Mike.
Businessman.
Business is much better than fights. You agree?
I don't know. You don't have to go to the hospital afterward, but I love fighting too.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I am your co-host, Triple C, aka Henry Cejudo.
And I'm Mike Tyson. This special guest we have today is the most specialist guest we had since we've been here, and this is the great Khabib.
What's up, everybody? Come on, man. Let's give a round of applause, people. 29-0, retired as a pound-for-pound king.
Hey man, what are you doing with your life now, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm here in LA with my team. I have 3 guys fighting tomorrow, and just come here to support them.
That's all you want to do? You want to train now? You don't want to fight anymore?
No, I train every day. I train every day like I used to, like all my life. I cannot stop training. This is give me good energy every day. If I'm not training, and I think like I have to do something. About competition, yeah, I'm done.
We all miss you, right? Everybody misses you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Was it hard for you, Khabib, to say goodbye to the sport of mixed martial arts, or he's been doing this since he was a kid, Mike? Wrestling bears to
He retired in his prime.
I think it was like my hardest decision in my life, to stop doing this. And it's like when I remember, I find myself on the mats, and all my life I was training, I was preparation for something like since when I was kid, and now when I finished like half year ago, like every day I go to the training and I do something because I know I have competition. When I was kid, I beginning like in freestyle wrestling, then I moved to judo, combat sambo, MMA. I doing like almost 13 years, last 13 years professional, and all my life I was doing something like preparing for somebody, for some amateur fights, amateur wrestling, or professional MMA. It's like, but right now it's like it's a little bit hard for me, like without competition. But it's like when you finish, you finish.
Yeah, but I don't think you finished. I think you chose to be finished. I don't think you're not finished because someone can beat you. You finished because you lost interest in the sport, right? Or no?
I think between my retirement and your retirement, I think this is too big difference. I think.
Tell me
Because, like
why.
when you retired, I think like almost 4 years. Almost 4
no,
years.
Mike's still fighting.
I'm still fighting.
No, no, no. I
17
talk about high level. I
Oh,
talk about
17 years ago.
No, I talk about high level.
17 years ago.
But
But
even
I'm getting more money than the champions though. It is high level,
Yeah.
right?
like
Mike's a businessman, Khabib. He's a businessman.
okay.
Tell us a little bit about your childhood, Khabib. Obviously growing up in the
Yeah.
mountains of Dagestan. I mean,
Dagestan.
obviously, I've been there before. You've been there too, Mike. Everywhere like in the southern Caucasus of Russia, in Makhachkala, Dagestan, Chechnya, that whole area, man. You guys are bred into being champions, man. You guys have a great system, man. What was it like growing up as a kid, as a Dagestani kid in that time, during that time?
I think this is because of very hard life. Like first of all, it's very hard life, and second, I think people in that area like they just love competition. This is like inside their blood. Like all like thousands.
You gotta do Falcons too, huh?
Not too much.
Not too
Not
much.
too much.
I went
No.
to Kazakhstan. They
No.
do Falcons.
No, they do like with falcons, but we hunt with our like hands.
Yeah.
No falcons. And I think like because of this area, like thousands of years, they competition with someone because of like because of this place, like where this place right now, like because of geography, like everything. I think this is our inside our blood, and and very hard life. If you wanna become on some levels, you have to become success somewhere. You know, if you talk about like business, this is very hard. In that area, become like a success businessman. This is very hard. Like about sport, why not?
So
This
so growing up, Khabib, was your dad always, because obviously your dad was your dad was your coach, your dad was your friend. Did your dad play all those roles with you?
like it's like my dad. He was like completely different person than everybody I know. It's like he tried to put me like on fire all the time, like always. Like yesterday when
Check this out. Check
yeah,
this out,
like
Mike.
yesterday he come to check our training. We just finished with Zubaira it's like, and I say like before Zubaira talk about I can beat Henry Cejudo in wrestling match. And I was like, okay, Henry, you here? And I say, Zubaira, you have to check this guy.
Yeah, but he,
I make them wrestling. Like
yeah.
all the time when me and my father like we go somewhere, like doesn't matter, like somewhere house, like friend's house, or somebody come to our house. If I see someone like almost my size, and I look at him like to my enemy, because I knew my father gonna make me wrestling with him. You know it was like all my life.
So then part of what,
No.
because check this out, Mike. So I went over there because I brought some barbers of friends that they're big fans of Khabib. And I brought them over. I was like, no, these dudes flew down because they knew we were having the podcast. You know what I mean? To meet Khabib. So then I saw Zubaira on the bottom. I said, hey man, where you guys at? Like, I got some friends. And I get up there and Khabib's like, oh yeah, you want a picture for your friends? He's like, then you have to wrestle Zubaira. So I'm in like dress clothes. And I just got done smoking two blunts, a beer. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Feeling good.
And feeling good. I'm just like, next you know, I'm in the underwear, it's like freaking wrestling this dude in front of everybody. But I saw a little bit of what you're talking about with your dad. I can only picture your dad being there. So you did mention it when we were over there. Because he got on me. He was like, no, you want a picture? You're going to wrestle. I'm like, these dudes flew out. I'm like, I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no other way. I
It's
wanted a
great
picture with them.
experience though.
Yeah.
Looking back at your childhood now, could be, do you feel like that's what's made you to the person that you are today?
Uh, like I think everything about discipline, and every day, like train, sleep, eat, repeat. It's like I think like you guys understand me, like you, especially you, Mike. You guys like one of the greatest athlete of all times.
You gotta breathe it, live it.
You
You gotta
know.
be the champ before you become the champ. You have that lifestyle.
Yeah, it's have to become your lifestyle, and everything here in mental.
Yeah.
Everything about mental. It's like people ask me like when you become champion, what you feel like, and I said no. In my mind, I was always champion. In my mind, all the time when I see someone compete like in my weight classes, and I think okay, like since when I like you when UFC signed me, it was like 2012, 2013, 14, like that time, I will think about I'm gonna beat these guys. I can beat all of them. Like everything about mental.
I
So
agree.
like what you said, Mike, you have to be it before you
Yeah.
become it. Did you knew at one time in your life could be that you'd be like literally you'd be the top of the world, not only in sambo but in the UFC?
It's like this is not about I knew or no. This is like
Did you have a vision? Is what I'm
I
trying to
have
say.
vision. I
Okay.
have vision. Like all the time, I think about like if not injuries or if nothing happen, like if I'm gonna fight, like for example with this champion, I can beat him. Like always, like my mind think about like I just oh man, I just need compete with this guy. I really wanna compete with him. Like I remember when Anthony Pettis fight with Gilbert Melendez. It was like in Vegas. I was there, like I do my rehab for my knee, and I was very close to Cage,
Hmm.
and they fight for the lightweight title. And I think like when fight finish, I was think like
You weren't
these these
you weren't
guys
impressed.
these guys people call them like best in the world, and I think I can beat these guys. and my focus was like crazy, you know. And after that, Rafael dos Anjos, after like 3 months, beat Anthony Pettis, and I was thinking like, hey, 1 year ago I mauled Rafael dos Anjos, and I'm here without belt, and all these chickens they fight for my title, you know. It's like, and but that time I was injured, you know, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do everything what I have to do, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna maul all of them. And when I come back, like 2016, 14, I have injured. 16, I come back, and it was like two different Khabib. You know, it's like when I fight Dos Anjos and all these fights before I get injured, and after that I changed completely because of focus. Because of focus.
What do you think was causing all those injuries? Because you've been in the UFC since what year were you in the UFC? How long have you been in the UFC for?
Since 2012.
Since 2012. I know you were injured for a
2
lot.
years.
Yeah, you
2
were injured
years.
for a minute. What do you think it was? Could be.
It was very hard time for me, you know. It's like because I cannot compete, and all guys who I beat, they beat someone, and Rafael dos Anjos become lightweight champion, you know. It's like, and I think, okay, I just have to stay focused, you know, improve my game, and come back and smash all of them, you know.
Hey, Mike, did you see they launched a rocket ship to go to space in 10 minutes?
Yeah, we're gonna be living on another planet soon.
I wonder if it's like feels zero gravity.
It's amazing.
You haven't been to space, have you, Mike?
No, I've been to other dimensions before.
You're right, Mike. When your orbits are pube-free, it feels like zero gravity. The Lawnmowers 4.0 will kick your pubes into another planet.
You could use it on your balls, your body, and even your anus.
I see what you did there. Join the 2 million men worldwide with Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code HOTBOXING at manscaped.com.
Abort hairy balls and Buzz Lightyears. Your Woody was Manscaped.
Have an out-of-world experience. The Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped is launched not only in the US, but Canada, the UK, across Europe, Australia, Africa, and even Singapore.
What does hot boxing fans have to do?
Get 20% off free shipping with the code HOTBOXING at manscaped.com. That's 20% off a free shipping with the code HOTBOXING at manscaped.com. For a clean trinity beyond your space balls, we'll thank you.
Like I said, tell them Mike sent you.
So tell us a little bit about here, Khabib.
You like America?
I like America. They give me big platform
They
to
love
use
you
my
too.
potential.
They love you
know.
too.
So how old are you here, Khabib?
9
You're
years old.
9.
Oh,
How
the
big was that bear,
beating his
dude?
ass.
You know what father told me here?
What did he tell you?
I tell him, he tried to bite me. He say, bite him back. Then you can understand, you know.
Yeah, man. He's.
What do you think about this, Mike?
This is pretty interesting.
That's a legit. He's literally biting you, dude. Did you ever have to get stitches because of the bear?
No. Like because of this video, everybody think in Russia, everybody wrestling with the bears. You know.
If the bear loves you, if he doesn't love you, he'll kill you in 3 seconds.
This guy is small guy.
He knows just what he do. You see those claws? See those claws?
Yeah.
You're dead.
1997.
He's your friend, huh?
He's like you know, like he's circus. Yeah. Circus. But what you do 1997? You fight with who? Like 1999, I think you fight with Luis.
I don't know.
You don't remember?
Yeah, Lennox Lewis.
What do you think? What Mike do like 1997?
1997.
I
man.
think
can
fight
remember.
with.
I think you did fight with
Holyfield.
Lennox Lewis.
No. I think you fight with
Holyfield too.
Holyfield.
Yeah.
Holyfield,
Two.
I think. Yeah. It was second
Yeah.
fight.
That's what that was in 97.
Yeah.
You just had your birthday, right? How old are you now, Khabib?
32.
32.
Still.
Just a
September
baby.
33.
32 is just a baby. When I was 32, I thought I was old.
Yeah.
32 is just a baby, right? It's a baby.
Who was your Khabib? Who's the one that inspired you to start fighting? Or do you think it was something that your dad kind of set forth, and this is what it is?
Hey, like biggest inspiration for me, it was my dad. You know, it was my father. Yeah. All my life, you know, it's like I'm doing all these things only because of him. Only because of him, you know. It's like I remember when I fight was like some fights in UFC. I call him after fight right away. I call him it's like, and I try to get from him like some good words, you know. And he says like, and he beginning talk about my mistakes, what I make inside the fight. And I'm listen to him, listen like 2 minutes, and I said, okay, you don't wanna say nothing to me? He said, it was good job, just come back. We have to keep training. You know,
Yeah.
it's like he was like for me is like biggest motivation. You know, he gave me good energy. He gave me good advice. You know, and with him we knew like what we need, what we want. You know, like exactly, and like since when I was like maybe like since 2005, 2004, when I beginning training combat sambo with father, like we have the goal. You know, it's like become UFC fighter. We have the goal, but that time nobody compete from Russia in UFC, and it was very hard to sign. Like when I signed end of the 2011, it was almost impossible sign with the UFC like someone from Russia. I
Yeah.
was like first athlete, and you know it was like not many people believe us, but when I see how father believe me, how really want this is giving me like crazy energy.
Yeah. Did you have an inspiration like that, Mike? I know you always bring up Roberto Duran. You know,
Him, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali #1. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How cool was that for you, Mike, to have Muhammad Ali as your, obviously he was there when you won your first world title,
Yeah, it was just I met him in the Olympics when I was 18 years old. I met him then. But him and my manager was close friends, so that's how I got to meet him and talk to him on the phone. And it just inspired me. I wanted to be like him.
Yeah, the charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think made Ali so special with the public? What was it about Muhammad Ali that made him so
Because
special,
he
Mike?
loved them more than they loved him. That's the only difference. Isn't that something? He loved them more than they loved him.
Yeah, that's a trip, man. Just his spirit was just like a glow, right?
Yeah.
There's some people have that, man. You know what I mean? I don't, I regret, Mike, not getting a chance to like meet Ali. I was,
Oh, he
you know,
loved you. He loved you.
yeah. Did you? I know you find a lot of inspiration
From
with
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
I think this guy inspired not only like fighters, like athletes. I think millions
Everything.
people around the world.
Yeah, businessmen,
Yeah,
everything.
he was like I think bigger than just sport. You know, it's like one of the famous like human being of all time. Like I think it's
Yeah.
like someone said like 1980 he was number one famous human in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
1980.
and I remember like when you fight. It was I remember 23rd February 2003, like 18 years ago.
Uh-huh.
You supposed to fight with Clifford Etienne, and I was like week before the fight, like all Russia media showed this fight. Oh, Mike Tyson gonna fight with Clifford Etienne, and I remember it's supposed to fight like 5 morning in Moscow time. And I told my father, please, can you make me wake up? I really want to watch this fight. And me and my father, we watch your fight, but you make me a little bit upset because you knock him out in first round. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for
No,
this
they
all
gotta
night,
go.
you
They
know.
have
Yeah,
to go. They
yeah,
have
Like,
to
it's
go.
like all this walk out to the ring, like he come, you come, like, it's
I
like,
got a party to go
yes,
to.
like,
Gotta see my family. Gotta
it's
go.
like
Gotta
just fight
go.
begin again, you put them on sleeve, it's like,
All praise be to Allah. Thank
and I
Allah.
was like, what? And I remember that time. I remember
yeah.
with
Yeah.
my father. I watched live.
How was your first interaction when you first met Mike?
I met him at my house.
Oh
I met
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You show him the. I didn't even see
I
your
don't think he
pigeons,
remember
Mike.
me. You
I
remember me?
remember
You
you.
remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
I gave him my
I got
like,
the hat. I got
but
the wig
Oh yeah,
too.
it got the wing. Yeah, what
it's
do you call
like
it, bro?
papaja.
Papaja.
Yeah, it's
Papaja.
like I gave him this. You remember this?
Yeah.
It's like
That
honestly, it was like before my fight. I think like Barboza or someone. I
Oh,
supposed
that's
to fight.
before you were a champion.
Yes, before I become champion, I
That's
think.
what I'm saying.
And
This is Mike
I
said.
gave him like I was honestly I was nervous a little bit
Why?
because one of the biggest my childhood dream it was like meet Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Ronaldo, like old Ronaldo like from Brazil. You know, it's like all these athlete. When I watch all the time. You guys like in TV and when internet come in internet like, you know, it's like for me it was like big inspiration. You know, it's like I remember like when I goes Ali, we was on the way and say I can't believe I'm going to meet with Mike Tyson. You know, it's like big
Well,
dream.
I wish my wife said that.
Right.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Anyways,
A lot of men suffer from ED, but not everyone addresses it because it involves too much. Going to the doctor, sitting in the office, talking about the issue.
I keep telling you guys, Roman, trust me, man. You don't even have to leave your house to get started. All you need to do is log on to getroman.com/hotboxing and complete an online evaluation. And after evaluation, you will be matched with a issued licensed healthcare professional, and he will be able to work with them and everything else from treatment plus being prescribed medicine. The entire process is super easy and discreet. Nobody will ever know, and you'll get free shipping too.
Take care of your ED today. Talk to the doctor and take care of it.
Just go to getroman.com/hotboxing now to get $15 off your first order. Like I said, tell him Mike sent you.
We fast forward your life, Khabib, and obviously, you know, we saw you talk about the Barbosa fight.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing you, or was it Kevin Lee or Barbosa, when you had called Conor McGregor a chicken? It was in New York. It was in New York
Michael
City.
Johnson.
Michael Johnson. I'm sorry. And I remember that's when, like, you know, the crowd was like, dude, like, you know, it was the majority of the crowd was all Irish. He had called out Conor McGregor, which Conor McGregor was fighting for a second belt.
Eddie
But
Alvarez, yeah.
that was the initiation of the rivalry. And obviously you go out and, you know, prior to the fight with you're supposed to fight Holloway for your fight. He ends up backing out, and you said, no, bring out the next. And then they ended up bringing out, they brought somebody else. I think, who was it? Alaquinta after
Yeah,
that?
Quinta, Pettis, Holloway, Felder, and Tony Ferguson. Nobody show up, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember
Nobody
like
showed
after
up.
when I make weight and they don't have opponent, they every like 5 minutes they offer me, oh, can you fight with him? Can you fight with him? And I was like, I don't sleep all night because of I was making weight, and I say, please, I off my phone. I tell Ali, please don't ask me about opponent, just find me someone. I'm gonna go sleep. When I wake up, I need opponent, you know. And I remember like I wake up, I say,
Did you
hey,
have somebody for him?
who's my opponent? You know, you say Zia Quinta, you know.
Mike, how gangster is that? It's like, bring some. Let me wake up in the morning. I want to have an opponent. That's a winner, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to shortcut nothing. I respect you for that.
You know, it's like I don't understand people when they talk about, oh, this is like one day before the fight. I was preparing for different type of style, you know. I cannot. I need time to prepare. Like I don't understand this, you know. If you wanna be best, you can. You have to be best. You can. You know. It's like you can beat like anybody in the world. This is
it's
fight
like-
for the title.
It's like the Olympics.
Tonight you wanna become world champion. Doesn't matter like Quinta, Pettis, or like.
No, but that's
Holloway.
how the Olympics is.
Yes,
You
like,
have to be ready
never
and
know.
willing for everybody,
You
right,
never
Mike?
know,
In
you
back
know.
in the amateurs, I think that's what makes it so unique is the fact that the best of you has to come out at that time. In order for you to say you're the best, you got to be the best at any
Yeah.
time.
You know, it's like
Running and fighting if everyone else is thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
and you know, it's like with you mentioned about Michael Johnson fight that night. That night I was very emotional because this fight have big history. You know,
Yeah.
they send me contract fight versus Alvarez fight for the title. First of all, they send me fight in Canada. I sign a contract. Then they send me fight with him in I think Madison Square Garden. I signed contract and I was, what's going on? I don't understand why this guy sent me like two different contracts.
Okay, this contract was for
After-
who?
They
to fight who?
fight Eddie Alvarez, fight
Okay.
for the title,
Okay.
and then I signed
So they were
contract, and
using-
I see in media like Conor gonna fight with Alvarez, and I was like, hey, I supposed to fight with him. I signed already contract.
So you think they were using you as a pawn?
I
then?
think they play game.
Yeah,
I think
of
they play
course.
game. You know, it's like they play game, and I sent then a message. Hey, I understand everything. Okay, if you guys give him like this fight, I understand. You know, it's like this guy is like big name. That time I don't have big name.
Yeah.
You just use my name to force them sign contract. I understand everything. Okay, just give me someone. I wanna fight same night. Just give me someone. You get big organization. Just find him someone. They say, okay, it was like 1 month before the fight. They say, you just be ready. We're gonna find you.
And this is how confident he is, Mike. Is Khabib will literally
Let's
be in the
check it
corner
out.
talking to Dana White as he's punishing his opponents. We fast forward, man. Obviously, right before he getting ready to fight for the title, that whole incident with Conor McGregor happens. Do you remember that, Mike? Right, which that made headlines, man. What were you feeling at that time when that whole thing happened? Because the whole story was, I know it happened with Artem, because Artem was saying something in Russian to you guys. I don't know
Yeah.
what he had said, but you ended up, I don't know if you slapped him or whatever, but that led Conor McGregor to come
Yeah.
in. Obviously, throw a dollar through the bus.
I would think like, oh, a lot of fans come today. when
Oh,
I see
yeah,
a
you
lot
were
of
thinking
people outside,
fans?
I think, wow, it's like fans come here, like they wanna take picture with someone.
Boom.
You know, it's like
Who did that?
you know, when you go to the real party, I talk about party like fighting party, you know?
Yeah,
Why you bring camera with you?
yeah.
You're going to war, you don't need camera, you know. This is show like it was a lot of what's the name?
Somebody would have to get their ass kicked.
Security there, like a lot of they try to just show, you know. When I go to do something, I slap all his team. Okay, you know, like when you go to the war, you have goal. You have to do something. You have to take your goal. When you take your goal, you become winner.
So you taking
But
the
they
goal
they
now?
just come here to show up, like you know, like promote the fight, like everything.
Like drama.
It was like we going to weigh in, and a lot of media there. I don't understand how it's like 20 camera there. You know, it's like a lot of security.
Look at
It's
that.
like of course nobody gonna let you fight there. This is 100%. You know, it's like,
Yeah. Damn, I know it was like that. What's your take on that, Mikey? What's your take on McGregor doing that?
That's pretty drastic.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, someone can get hurt real bad.
Yeah, well, I think two people were hospitalized
Yeah, see what I'm
because the
saying?
glass kind of went in their eyes. There's two
yeah,
fights
like
that were
Michael
canceled, right?
Chiesa,
How many lawsuits is that?
Chiesa and one woman.
And
I think.
Rose
Yeah,
Namajunas. Actually,
Rose,
three. And then the
couple
other
guys.
dude, yeah, Ray Borg.
Yeah,
Yeah. Obviously, you go out, you beat Alan Quinton for the title, man. Now you're the champion at the light heavyweight division, and then that's pretty much actually that was the start of the McGregor feud.
Lightweight, not light heavyweight.
Lightweight.
lightweight. Yeah, lightweight.
Yeah.
And
Did I say light heavyweight?
no,
Yeah.
now I
Yeah,
look like
man.
heavyweight,
No.
but I competition in lightweight. You know, it's like next day after this fight, I jumped to the training camp
Really?
because I knew we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight, and I just was waiting for contract date. Just next day, I beginning training. I don't stop
Yeah.
because I knew it's like when fight time come, you know, it's like someone have to show like
Yeah.
spirit, heart, you know. But when time come, you know, it's like I was preparing so hard. When time come and inside the cage, when he said this to me, it's like I was talk with him like crazy, and he give back to me like, hey, it's only business, you know. It's like it sounds like, you know, it's like when my father go crazy with me, I try to make him stop, you know.
Yeah.
And I like try to found some excuse, hey, you know, like
Yeah, I
it
love
sounds like
you.
same thing, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, and I was preparing for these things,
Yeah.
you know. It's like I was preparing for war, and when I come here, I don't fight opponent, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is make me empty,
Yeah.
and why I did this after the fight, why I jump, everything. Like I don't think like people gonna understand this because like it was so emotional.
So you
time
felt
for me.
I can probably
It's like-
elaborate there for you because the first time I fought Demetrius Johnson, he knocked me out, and 2 minutes and 36 seconds to the body, which is the worst, Mike, knees. And I didn't feel as a man that I shook his hand, that I gave him a fair fight. And I think that ate me. For
Okay.
you putting a beat down on McGregor, did you feel the exact same thing? Like he didn't give you the hand like he should have.
You know, it's like
You know what I'm saying?
it was a little bit different. It was a little bit different.
You
You know,
felt empty, bro. Like it wasn't like I was expecting more.
yeah, I was expecting more, and you know, it's like when I go, like I talk with him, he give me this excuse. Oh, this is like just only business, everything. Like okay, when I catch his neck and I choke him, like he tap, you know, it's like, and I think, hey, you bring like thousands people from Ireland here on different part of world, and you tap in front of them, like, and you talk about like about warrior or something like this. How you can tap? Go sleep, go sleep. Like, and he tapped, and I was like, okay, it's not enough, I need something, you know, it's like, and I see like some his corners like talk with me, like, and I think, oh, I have to bite his heart, you know. And I jumped to like, you know, like catch something. Of course I knew like a lot of people, but
You're
that time
still
nobody wanna
mad.
talk with me. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Everybody wanna talk with me in press conference, in Twitter, you know.
Yeah,
But
you were
inside the
still
cage,
pissed.
like,
Damn, here it goes, the ego. Woo! So you went after Dylan Dennis, right? Is that how you were trying to hit, or you just trying to hit somebody? You were just still pissed,
no, I
right?
just try to bite his heart, you know. That time I really wanna bite his heart, you know. I don't
You
know,
sound
but
like
maybe
you sound
you
like
guys.
Uncle Mike, dude. Everybody, you guys are all. Everybody wanted to get a piece of him. Why? Because he disrespected your family. He disrespected your faith.
Yeah.
He disrespected your father, your mother. I mean, he disrespected everybody.
Okay, I have a question. If there is no police, what's gonna happen?
You tell me.
If there is no referee,
I
no
think-
police, no
Oh, you
referee.
kill him. He been sacrificed live. Do you remember? You remember this fight, Mike? Yeah.
This is real things. The real thing is not with bus. You know, when 200 security around, like camera, everything. This is real thing. You know, it's like I would think I was preparing for real war. You know, when I come there, I don't find nobody. You know, this is make me like put me like in emotional. You know, make me emotional because I don't find nothing.
Yeah.
I was expecting more. You know.
Did you take a lot of for Mike, man? You obviously you've seen Mike's fights, man. Mike, you've had a couple of rides back in the day in the ring. Remember that last the last Holyfield fight?
Yeah, I've caught a couple.
Can you
of
talk
rounds.
about this a little bit? Because first fight, like he hit you with the head, I think, like couple times. What do you think about this? Do you ever bite someone?
No, no, but I could feel the frustration, man. Like you know what I'm saying?
Like you understand his emotional, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, but I've been headbutting, man, so I know what that
This
thing
is
feels like. It
crazy.
pisses you off because there's some people that are really stinky with it. Would you say, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
People that really have a hard head, really slide that thing in.
What happened after? Now you guys cool? Good.
Yeah,
What happened with the ear?
yeah. Plastic shit. It's gone.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Would you think, Mike? Like obviously, Mike he has reconciled with Holyfield, man, and obviously I saw the comments too that Conor McGregor just recently said about, and I don't want to bring it up. We don't got to talk about it either. Could be because I think he's really going overboard.
He tried to
talking
hit me
about
with that
family.
one too. So I'm diving straight.
But do
You talk about last tweet?
Yeah, the last tweet, man.
You know, it's like to come inside my mind, you know, like this is very hard. You
Look
know?
at me.
Like,
Oh,
people
so
can say
savage.
whatever they think, you know.
Did you
Like,
hear about that, Mike?
What?
Did you hear about the
Like-
last tweet McGregor did with Khabib?
No.
Yeah, because Khabib had mentioned, and if you don't mind me talking about it,
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah, Khabib had mentioned it's like it's good over evil when he was fighting Poirier when McGregor fought Poirier, and he says good will always prevail, and then you know Connor's crazy ass. He wrote like, yeah, man, it's good versus evil, and then he said something about along the lines that kind of COVID kind of took your dad in that sense, like going below the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like completely. But something that I will say about that, your dad has always said that at one time, at one point, he would invite Conor McGregor to a barbecue, man.
No,
Is
it's
that-
like
is-
my dad was like different level, you know, about like this situation. He always like his heart was like so like clean, you know, and you know it's like when he talk about this, You know, only evil can talk about your father, like wife, kids, religion. Like if you're normal, like human, you're never gonna talk about this stuff. You know, like for me, it's like show. I think he posted this tweet like drunk too much or do something,
Yeah.
and the next day I think, and he always delete his tweet, and I think when he become on normal life and he say, oh, what I
Yeah.
did, like, and he delete. This is my opinion. What he do like all the time,
Yeah.
and
How would you take that, Mike? How would you take that if obviously we got to sell the fight, but there's a limit, man. There's a hey, man,
Hey, listen.
you can't be talking about people's dads and COVID,
Well,
especially you're gonna have to
listen.
perishing.
I just know in this business everything goes. You know, everything goes. Promoting the fight, everything goes.
no, I agree. When you if you wanna promote the fight,
Yeah.
but you know, it's like when someone is not with us, you know, he's not even
If you're doing
alive.
it
You
just to
know,
be a mean
I don't
prick,
think this is like
come on.
this is show you what you have inside. This is show your like how dirty you are.
Yeah.
Like this is show like when you come when you one of the best in the world and you come and you punch someone like 77 years like old guy like old man. This is show your heart. This
Yeah.
is show who you are inside, how
Yeah.
dirty you are, you know. And you know it's like when you have parents and when you have kids, how you can show yourself like this. I don't understand why his close people don't tell him, hey, what's
Can I?
going on.
Yeah. Can I give you? And I just want to know from your perspective. Obviously, there's something about Mike that I will say that you've reconciled with everybody, Mike.
Yeah, but
With every from Lennox Lewis.
because no way, I'm not gonna let that stuff kill me.
Yeah.
Having a grudge and not liking somebody, that takes a lot of energy. I don't have the energy. I have my kids, grandparents, and wife, cousins. That's too much people I love to waste their energy on. I'm not gonna waste on no fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
That's just not what I want to do. A couple of years they would have got me on that. I'd be in jail and shit. Not today.
Yeah. So you heard what he said, Khabib. Mike
Yeah,
doesn't hold grudges. It's too much
it's too
pain for
much.
him to hold grudges. Are you at that grudge stage with McGregor? And it's okay, man. We're all human, dude. It's okay to feel a little animosity towards somebody, but you think you'll ever let it go?
Uh, you know, I think like one of the biggest reason why I become champion. I think this is about my mental part, how I can control my emotional. You know, I think I can control anything. Anything happen with me in the world, I can control this. I can handle this. You know. And I know it's like a lot of people. Like I remember when I was supposed to fight with him, like coach tell me, hey, you have to focus. You know, it's like, and I was like, coach, hey, I'm focused. He say, oh, you call home, you call friends. Like I said, no, I'm good. This is normal for me. You suppose after like 30 minutes, your biggest fight in your life, biggest fight in UFC history become. You call your friends on phone. Like I said, coach, please don't worry. Everything is good. I'm good. I'm relaxed. And when time come, I'm gonna show you. You know, it's
What
like
do you think? What do you think Conor McGregor is missing in his life? What do you think it is, man?
uh,
If you
you
had to
know,
say, if you had to pinpoint one thing,
when you become rich, when you become famous, uh, some people they lose real people around him. They lose them because real people who love you, they gonna tell you true. But fake people, they always say, "Oh, you good, you good, you good." You know, it's like they never say to you nothing because they don't wanna upset you
yeah,
because they know they're gonna lose this comfortable zone.
Yeah.
yeah,
But you know it's like but real people they don't care about this. They was with you before you become famous and rich, and they don't care about your money, they don't
yeah,
care about your fame. They just love you, and they when they say to you true, you don't like this because of your ego, you know. And I think he lose a lot of people around him.
yeah.
It's just my opinion. I don't think he have like people who was with him before when he become champion. And everybody needs someone who remind you, hey, you're doing this, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is
Yeah,
life,
in
you
other
know.
words, like you don't need
You know,
yes men. You don't need people that just to just bow. Obviously, you've been there, Mike.
Yeah, man.
What's your take on what he just said, Mike?
I just know how people are, man. We're like monkeys. The higher we get, the more we show our ass.
Say that again.
I said we're like monkeys.
Yeah.
The higher we get, the more we show our ass. It is. It's true, man. It's really true.
Most of the people like this. I agree with him.
Oh, man.
Most of the people like this.
Yeah, serious.
Not everybody, but most of the people. I
Yeah.
have like I'm very lucky on this life. Honestly, I think like all people who around me, they was like when I was like nobody, they was with me. Like right now, they stay with me. I'm very happy about this.
Yeah,
you
your
know?
brotherhood, man. 'Cause I know these guys, like Mike. You talk about our brotherhood. I learned a lot of that from Ali, man. Like like the dude, they're just like brothers, man. Like talk about a little bit about
Like
your support system, man. All your
yes,
brothers.
like if we talk about Ali, like I met him like 2014 before I become injured. Like after that, we had like very hard 2 years, like injure, surgery, like it's like, but we're still together. When we have hard time, we was together. When we have good time, we're together.
Yeah,
Like same thing
like
with all my
Islam.
brothers, like
Yeah,
Islam, like everybody, like Islam. I know more than 20 years. All these guys, and it's like sometime I'm gonna be honest. Sometime like when you best in the world, you don't like when people say to you, "Hey, you have to do this," but you have to be clear with your heart.
yeah,
If you're clear with your heart and these guys say true, you have to
yeah.
say yes. Okay, I agree with you.
Yeah, so we have a
But
lot of debates, me and you, Khabib.
About
Every time we
what?
see each other,
About
it's just
what?
we like to compare stats. He's 29-0. He retired pound for pound undefeated. I'm a 2 division champion, defended both my belts, Olympic champion. Every time we see each other, 'cause I respect Khabib, I respect the crap out of you, just so you know that, man.
I have good numbers too, but honestly, I'm gonna say this. I feel you a little bit higher than me, like in sport, like levels. You know why?
Yeah.
Because of Olympic
Olimpijski.
gold medal. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like different level.
Yeah.
Like this is like dream for anybody, everyone who become like training. Like this is them like boxers, wrestlers. Doesn't matter for everybody. Olympic gold medal. I don't know about my opinion. This is just
About what?
like about Olympic gold medal. This is highest level in sports.
Yeah, the
Yeah, Mike
amateur
knows the
sport. Yeah,
amateurs.
I wish I had one.
Yeah.
Me too.
we
Me
talk
too.
about all the time, like even in professionals, even Mike says that a 3 minute fight in amateurs against the best in the world, and you don't know who you're gonna fight.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Is
that's,
the
that's
purest
That's worse
competition.
than a 15-round amateur fight, a professional fight.
Yeah.
But you was Olympic champion, junior Olympic champion, right?
Junior and
Yeah.
senior
Yeah.
too.
But it's like I'm gonna put you like a little bit higher than me, but I still believe we're like same
Yeah.
level, same chair.
No, for
Same
sure.
chair.
And and I will say this about Khabib. He is the most dominant fighter in UFC history.
He's also the most humble fighter in UFC.
I wish I was as humble as him, Mike. What is it
Me
with
too.
me?
I hate his
I love
guts.
the
for that.
swagger, dude, the watch.
Yeah,
You
he's
know?
a beautiful person.
Now you go off. Obviously, you beat Conor McGregor. You become an instant star, man. Like you become.
No, he's the best fighter in the world.
I still believe I'm the best.
I do
honestly.
too.
I still believe I can compete with anyone. Like even right now, I finished almost 1 year ago, but I still believe every day I train. I'm in the gym. I love this. It's like
And nobody's debating you. You're the best.
yes, I still believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Khabib, so you go off. You win your title. Obviously, you knock out Conor McGregor. I mean, you tap him out. Conor McTapper, as we call him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You- you-
sick. They got the sick people.
Yeah.
I get it from the trolls. You go off, and obviously you defeat Dustin Poirier, where people thought he had a potential. I never thought it. I didn't think any of these dudes could honestly beat you, but you ended up defeating him. You ended up going through Justin Gaethje with a broken foot, and then you win the fight, you win the world title, man. And obviously your dad had just passed away, man. And I resonated so much with you crying. I knew there was something like deeper than you just winning a world title, man. You decide to hang up the gloves, man. Is that the most emotional feeling you've ever felt in your fighting career?
Yeah, I think so. Like 24th October, that night, it was like most emotional moment for me in my life. It's like because because it's like that time my dream become true, but without my father. My dream become true. It's like not about defend my title. I truly believe at that time I was on top of MMA community, like all like I was the best in the world, like pound for pound.
Yeah, I believe that
I,
too.
I was the best that time. Next day, I don't talk about next day, like 23rd October or 25th. I talk about 24 October when I finished Just Engage. I was the best in the world. I don't talk about right now. Right now, I really believe like other guys, like I think like Kamaru Usman. But my dream was like become on top, and that's it, and finish.
Yeah.
And it was very emotional because like it was not only my dream,
Yeah.
it was my father dream too.
Yeah.
We're doing this all life together, and that time it was like without father. That's why it was very
Yeah.
emotional
A
moment.
little bit the fact that I know you could be, but obviously you're crying, man. You're weeping. I you rarely
Honestly, I
you
don't
rarely do
remember
that.
this. I wanna be honest. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember like
But that's what
everything.
but those are true feelings, Khabib. I remember when I retired from wrestling, I lost at the Olympic trials. And I remember, typically in wrestling what they do, they take off the shoes and they put them on the mat. I don't know if they do that in boxing.
Yeah.
But I remember just feeling like the
I know
sport
that
that gave
feeling.
me
I know that
everything. Right,
feeling.
Mike? Talk about it, Mike.
But
Just and everybody told you you're the best. Everybody knows you're gonna win, and you got the big head and you lose. And you say, "Where am I gonna go from here?"
That was
God damn.
I don't know about this feeling.
No,
yeah.
I do. I
Yeah.
know adversity.
Yeah, it's just I think the difference between like Mike and us is Mike went through there was a lot of like this with
Yeah.
him.
I wanna ask you one question
What?
about you. Really underestimate him, or you was out shape,
Who?
Douglas.
I really underestimated him.
underestimate him.
Underestimated.
You almost finish him like they
They
like
gave me a
after.
long count.
Yes, it's like. And what about your shape? You was good shape,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, 50 to 1 underdog. You know what the crazy thing about that story, man? There's a whole backstory about Buster Douglas. Is his mother had recently died, and obviously nobody believed that he could be Mike. This was back in '92.
I think he was on same situation like I was in October.
Exactly, man. So there's that energy, man, that you had. There's that presence that you
No,
You
had.
I don't
know,
believe that. I believe they set me up to lose because they were betting against me. Look how big of those odds was.
Yeah. But
You know.
I'll be honest with you, Mike. I feel like you're more of a cruiserweight. That's why I was so impressed by you because in heavyweight, you're probably considered a short heavyweight or a
Yeah.
small heavyweight.
Yeah.
And you're beating all these dudes that were 50 pounds heavier than you.
yeah.
But listen what you call that again? Um, statistic scale.
Yeah.
It doesn't show how much heart you got. It doesn't show how much desire you have.
Yeah.
It only shows how big you are.
Yeah.
It's like why I say he was in same situation like I am because I remember my emotional when I fight was Justin Gaethje last fight. It was like when I go to the cage, this guy he hit like truck, like nobody hit harder harder than Justin Gaethje. His kick, his punch, his left hook, right uppercut, it's like, but I make him hit me,
Yeah. You had
like when
to.
I go to the cage and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring him to the deep ocean.
Yeah.
Deep
And you
ocean
did.
is like I'm gonna make him tired on stand up and I'm gonna bring him on ground and finish him there.
Yeah.
First of all, what I have to do because he have very good wrestling base. He is very good wrestlers and like beginning of fight, I knew like this guy don't let me wrestling and I go through on his punch kicks and it's like everything what happened with father like I was think like nothing to lose,
Yeah.
nothing to lose. I'm gonna go like, and my coach tell me, hey, listen to game plan, be careful,
Well,
head
you
movement.
already
It's like,
had you're talking about your father, your father's plan that they talk about.
yes,
Yeah.
like take him down. It's like, but I don't listen to everything what coach say,
Yeah.
but because I was very emotional
And
inside
I
the
remember
cage.
that fight too, Khabib, and I'm like, and that's why I know it's like I always think like the best legends in the sport are the ones that are better competitors than they are fighters. And I remember watching that fight with you and Justin Gaethje, and you pressed him,
Yeah,
And nobody has ever done that because when you pressed him, you took away that leg kick that he does, that he's so famous for, and then you ended up, bringing it down to the ground, and then you ended up finishing him. But
Yeah.
I do remember this is he's a killer, but he's got a kind soul to him. I remember you didn't want to hurt Justin Gaethje, so you decided to get on top of him and do the triangle choke because obviously you knew that his mother and his father were in attendance.
Yeah, it's like I met his parents like before the fight, like it was 3 days before the fight, and I knew his parents gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I know this guy very tough, and he never give up. And I go to the like armbar. I understand maybe this guy is non top, and I'm gonna break his arm, in front of his parents. And I was like, and I transitioned to the triangle choke. Like when you choke people.
Oh, so you want to break his
Even
arm.
if you don't tap, you sleep. This is much better than if you broke your opponent arm.
I think so too.
After the fight, man, obviously you're emotional. We just talked about it. You're in cloud nine. Obviously, you're a weeping man. If you don't remember, go back and watch it, man. I thought it was special. I thought it was really cool.
When?
But then Dana White had offered you, and this is true, Mike. And check this out. He had offered Khabib $100 million to fight Floyd Mayweather, and Khabib said, "No, I'm done."
Because I don't wanna make boxing community upset with me.
Yeah, no desire, man. Because from what I take it, could be because obviously for me, bro, like the only way that I'll come back to the sport
Yeah.
is for money or legacy. Because to me, in my eyes, I know, but that's the only thing that's gonna motivate me, and I'm satisfied and I'm full. For you, the money doesn't matter. $100 million, Mike. I know
No.
what Mike would do.
Not big, right? There's people that had $20 million, $1 billion, and went broke. The art in taking care of money. Can you hear me? Billions of dollars.
I ain't listening to you on
Went
that
back,
one,
went
Mike.
back sleeping in Motel 6. Imagine having that billions of dollars. And then he's back in Motel 6, nigga.
Yeah.
No, it's like about money. If we talk, like, of course, money makes sense too.
Mhm.
But not for. But I never fight for money. Never.
Money's
It's
only
like,
to help people less fortunate
yes, like
than you.
money is good. Money is good. Like, but most of the time they bad. I think like the money bring you to the situation you never been. And you don't know how to act when you have so much money. It's like a little bit dangerous too. But I think like in this business, I don't come to make money. I come here to legacy.
Yeah.
And then when like end of the like couple like month ago, he sent Dana sent message. Ali say, hey, why Habib don't even ask me how much money I'm gonna give him? And I was like,
Dana.
but I'm not interested about how much money you're gonna give him. I already say I'm retired and that's it. This is makes sense. More than money. Of course, I have a lot of business because of I wanna make money. But this business, like fighting business, for me is not for making money. Maybe like most of the fighters, they're gonna say, "Oh, this is like good words." I don't believe him, but this is their decision. But I truly like believe like, and I know like I'm not here. I was not here to make money, on this business.
Yeah.
I just want to become best in the world. And
Obviously, not only were you offered $100 million to fight Floyd, but also it was one thing that your dad always wanted for you to fight George St. Pierre, man, to make it 30-0.
honestly, George St. Pierre fight was my father' dream fight.
Yeah,
It
but
was
not
like
yours.
because like not mine. Like I'm okay with this fight. Like when when I grew up like fighter, like 2007, 6, 8, 9. That time it was like George St. Pierre prime time, and me and father we always watch fights, and we always learn from George St. Pierre. That's why like he was my father favorite fighter. It's
Yeah.
like, but right now I don't think this is like good fights. Like even for me and for
Right.
him,
How do you,
I'm 32, he's 40. It's like two big difference. First of all, and
Right.
second, I'm finished. He finished too. It's like
so no desire for Floyd, no desire for George St. Pierre. I sense it from you because I think we're in the same boat. I would come back if the money's right, but I think for you, man, I feel like there's peace in you. And I feel like people need to really accept the fact that when you say I'm finished, I'm finished.
I'm
'Cause
finished.
you've been wrestling
Yeah,
bears,
yeah.
freestyle
Yes,
wrestling,
yes. Judo, combat sambo.
judo, combat sambo. I get you, bro. People don't
12,
get it.
12 years professional MMA. 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years. You know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
almost like you want to
too much.
expand it. Obviously, you're with the royal family. I mean, obviously, you're
Entrepreneurship. It's time for entrepreneurship.
that's where he's at now, Mike.
Businessman.
That's where he's at
Business is much better than fights. You agree?
Yeah. I don't know. You still have to go to the hospital afterward, but I love fighting too.
now. Yeah, how would that fight with you and George St. Pierre, if that legacy fight was to happen? How would that turn out, Khabib?
I think I'm like, like George was very good. He was great, and I just think we was compete in two different
Eras.
eras. Like he was 10 years ago, he was the best. Right now,
Yeah.
it's my time, and I think like I don't know, like. Like same thing. What about like if Mike Tyson fight with Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Same thing, you know.
But right now, your guys could fight, and that would make a ton of money.
But
Yeah, but I want a prediction, man. I want to know from Khabib himself, man. How would that fight end up? Or
if
is
I
it-
fight with him,
yes.
I think I don't change nothing. Just same thing. Pressure, pressure.
Does a
I
fight-
don't think
does-
he's wrestling better than my
no,
wrestling.
no. Does a fight?
But
go-
he's a little bit bigger than me,
yeah.
more powerful.
I think
more
I
athletic.
think you would fill in. I think if you decide to make a comeback at 170 pounds, I think that weight class would be perfect. Sometimes you know why we lose love of the sport, Khabib? It's because we cut too much weight.
Too much. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That this is the reason why I retired from wrestling. It's not the reason why I retired from fighting, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes
hardest part.
yes.
Cutting
That's
weight
the
is
biggest
hard.
fight.
I just was cutting weight all night with my three guys. Like this is like hardest part. Everybody talk about, oh, this is my last cut weight. This is my, and I was like, and I see like when I was talking like this, like 7, 10 years ago, like everybody say when they cutting weight, this is like my last time when I do these things. You know, it's like this is very hard.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike understands us.
You're a
You cut. You
heavyweight,
cut.
man.
You
Did you
cut.
find? Did you cut weight in the amateurs, Mike?
Not really. I just lost 110 pounds.
Right now, yes, but when you
We're
professional athlete and you don't have nothing
Oh,
to
I
cut,
hate-
you know,
yeah.
it's like when you cut 30 pounds, like
I always cut weight because I eat a lot in between fights. I get real fat, so I have to
I
cut.
think right now I can cut 30 pounds like for 1 week, you know, it's like
Yeah. I'm a hard
Henry
worker.
too.
Yeah, I got a lot of cut.
Yeah.
You saw that Twisted Steel yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
Man.
Neon belly.
I think a lot of people talk about this. You know, they talk about your fighting, they talk about your father, they talk about your legacy, talk about Dagestan, but rarely do people ever talk about your mother, man. You know, obviously the desire for her, she doesn't want you to fight, man, and so neither does my mom. You know, she's happy that I'm retired, but I just want to get your perspective on your mother, man, your mother's love.
Yeah, it's like my mother when she grew up, she's big brother, he was wrestler. And then she get married with my father and she have husband like wrestler. Then we grew up. We
Oh,
born
no,
like
no, no.
me
So-
and my brother. She have like
So your mom was a wrestler?
no,
No. Okay.
she's brother.
Oh, her brother.
She's brother.
Okay,
All life
okay her brother. My bad.
she's
my bad.
someone have
It's
around
Dagestan.
like wrestlers, you know,
Yeah.
and she understands sport.
Yeah.
But she don't like when people punch like each other face. You
Yeah.
know, she like when kids doing some sports, but she don't like punch face. You know, like hurt people.
So now the fact that obviously your dad's no longer that leader in your life, the person that takes it that you have to respect the most out of anybody in the world
It's
is
mother.
your mother.
It's mother.
So if your mother was to
So
say,
even when my father was alive, I
Still?
always tell him, "Hey, I love mother more than you." You know, it's like, and he say, "This is your choice," because I remember like when my mother and father was alive, I was love my mother more than father too.
I
You know,
always
same
fight my
thing.
sons to get out of my room, get off my wife, get away from my wife. It's my mother. This is my wife. You hear me? Get your own wife. Get away. Keep them away. Ma.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
nothing like mother in the world. Like you know, it's like
But if she was to grant you, he's like, hey, your dad's last wish, you know, if she, you know, for whatever reason, you know, it's in her heart to tell you, hey, Khabib, come back, man. grant your
If-
father's last wish, would you be willing? Would you be?
no, for
She
my
wouldn't
mother,
say that. My mother wouldn't say that, right?
No.
never said. But I'm gonna do everything what my mother say. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
like anything for my mother. Like I remember when I was kid, like 5, 6, like 7, whatever.
No.
When I fight in street and come back, she asked me like she never asked me why you fight. Like my father asked me all the time, hey, stop fighting. You know, it's like because he knows like I have skills, I have knowledge how hurt people because I was training, and my mother always asked me, you lose or win? I say I win. This is good, you know, because
And if
street is
and if
different
yeah
rules. You know, she all the time say never come home if you lose. You know,
yeah
like my mother have good, but she don't like hurt people. But she knows like street is street.
yeah
You have to show your heart when you go to the street because like they don't have rules. They don't have rules. They don't
yeah
have referee. They don't have
No.
security. Like
No
you have to
rules.
protect yourself all the time. You know, it's
yeah.
like
Streets undefeated.
Did you have a lot of did you have a lot of street fights, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's 3 a day.
Damn. This is back in Brownsville.
no, I
You
never
know
fight three times.
you
I
know
fight one
Mike's.
time, 2 time, but I never fight 3 times.
Oh, every day though. Every day. It's not like 3 times. I had 3 fights that day. I didn't have another fight like a month ago. I'm talking about it's every day.
Did you ever get beat up, Mike?
Yeah, I got beat up.
Yeah. Did you know that? You know Mike was bullied. Somebody killed his pigeon when he was in his early teens. It forced him to fight. He discovered the dream of him being
Yeah,
a
that's why
great
I stopped
boxer,
fighting.
and then he
You know, it's
discovered
like
the sport of boxing. Man.
about bully. I think like everywhere around the world they have bullies. Like
Yeah.
just you have to be ready. Never give up. It's okay if someone big and strong, stronger than you, if he can beat you, it's okay. Like couple guys, of course they can beat one guy. This
Yeah.
is not news, you know. But what about your heart? If you give up, you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
I'm gonna
never
keep
give up.
coming back until I win.
Yeah.
I'm never giving up.
Yeah. And those bullies get the guys that used to bully you, Mike. Once you started beating them up, did they treat you different, or they just every time they see you, would they run?
No, they want to be my friend.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
befriend you.
Want to be my
But
friend.
if you
In
can't beat them,
Brooklyn,
join them.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
They wanted to be
Okay.
my friend and teach me how to rob and steal and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like in my village, like big guys,
Yeah.
when they see like small guys like same age, same size, they say, "Hey, you're gonna fight with him?" They ask, you know, like, and all the time when they ask me, I say, "Hey, I'm gonna fight if he accepts, but first I don't wanna go because because I was training all my life and I
Yeah.
know like
You
same
can hurt
even
somebody.
when I was like 7, 8, I was like well rounded, you know. It's like
Yeah.
I can wrestle, I can grapple, you know.
No, 'cause when I was little, they don't say, "Yo, shorty, I got $20. You punch that kid in the head," 'cause they betting on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bang, punch right in the face. You my friend. Bang, right in the
Yeah.
face.
Just split the money. The philanthropy now, Khabib, with everything that you're doing now. Obviously, I know you've gone to Africa and have done a lot of things like that. But you're starting your own promotion, man. Which yesterday you did a good job with me and Zubaira. You made us. I didn't want to wrestle, dude. I was delusional, Mike. But he instigated it, and I was like, dude, I took all my stuff. I was like, no, we're going then. But now he has
It was like street fight, like
But-
30 minutes.
But now talk about the Eagle Promotion
Should've
company
filmed
that
it.
you're starting, Khabib.
Yeah, I have promotion we beginning like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I was like couple guys were their owner, and last year I buy everything. Like I'm owner there, and I'm doing my by myself. You know, I control now everything. I'm owner, and I think we have great future. You know, it's like from here, uh, August 3rd we have big show in Kyrgyzstan. I'm gonna fly from here direct to Kyrgyzstan. We have
August
very
3rd, you
big-
said?
August 3rd.
August.
After
August
like
3rd.
five 6 days, you know.
Oh wow.
And
Kyrgyzstan.
we have in Moscow couple show. August we have 2 show. September we have 3 show. October like every month we have couple show. And you know, it's like we're doing very good job. Like what will motivate me to doing this work with this promotion. Like I think I give people good platform.
Yeah.
you know, to show like give for young generation good opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, when I beginning, it was like
It's hard. It's
2008.
hard to
Yeah,
get fights, especially in Eastern Europe, because you guys are
yeah,
so good, man.
yeah.
People don't know that side of the
Yeah,
world yet.
we have like a lot of young like lions, you know.
Yeah.
They just need opportunity, you
Yeah.
know.
So you want to give back.
And
You want to.
from me, they can get opportunity like they if they fight in Eagle FC, like Dana White or big promoters, they can see them, you know, because of me, because I get attention and guys have big opportunity, you know. This is give me good motivation, big motivation to doing this. Like maybe not everyone gonna become great champions,
But
but
you're helping them because you struggled
yeah,
back in the day to
yeah,
get fights. No, I get it, man. I think
you
that's
know,
But people who don't become great champions in the ring become great champions in life.
yeah,
they don't or they do.
The ones that not necessarily do become successful in the ring, they become successful in life because the same tools you need in the ring, you need in life to survive.
Yeah.
like for example, Muhammad Ali. He was great champion, but more than champion, he was like great human being, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, it's like
The
like
greatest.
we have like a lot of great boxers, mixed martial artists,
All of
but
them are not
yeah,
great people.
yeah.
Yeah. Can we bring Ali Abdelaziz? You want to come over here? Come here, Ali. Come here, man. I want to. I
Let's
want
go,
to. I
brother.
want to
Little
get. I
bit
want to
talk.
get your 2 cents, man, with
Let's
everything and
go.
how have you seen Khabib mature?
It's
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Sit. Just talk with us.
You've seen this man since the beginning, man. I think weren't you staying with? Wasn't he staying with you for a minute, Ali? In
To be honest, I met Habib, through my brother Rizwan, who's here today, and when I meet him, I think he have a ACL, ACL surgery, and he come, we meet, we go to California, and his English was zero, like back there, like
Yeah, he was talking to me. Good.
like he's like now my English teacher, uh, and after that, like he have ACL for 2 years, he's kept getting injured, uh, uh, knee surgeries, rib surgeries, back surgeries, and very much at one point he said, I think I'm gonna finish, but I think his father was such a great influence in his life. He was the motivation in his life. He's the one always push him, inspire him, right? If father right now is if alive, 100% Habib we fight in George St. Pierre. You agree?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
No
and
choice.
and I think, and I being around him, it make me a better person. Make me a better person. I was living my American dream, doing crazy things, like doing stuff I'm not supposed to do. I don't start hang out with Habib, everybody. It make me become a better person. But back then when we met, I didn't have much money. I didn't have nice car. I didn't have anything, and he didn't have much too. And I feel like we
On the
grew
rise together.
we kind of grew together. This guy, he make a lot of millionaires. And after that,
man, so do you, Ali.
and
You met a lot of millionaires too, man.
it was just being an honor, such being a part of his life. And I never told him this before. I wanna say thank you for having me part of your life, and I love you, and you inspire so many of us. And I really mean it. Like
I believe that, man.
and every time I see this guy, I'm happy. Now he's not fighting.
Do you know Albert
nothing.
from Chechnya? Albert, red hair. He's with Randam sometimes. Chechnya and red hair.
Maybe I know him.
Albert.
Yeah, maybe I know him.
Yeah,
That's so
but,
crazy.
but,
Albert is crazy.
I think Habib, he don't inspire, like he inspired 1.7 billion Muslim around the world. And
I'm
I
one
think
of them.
a lot of our kids, a lot of like who Muslim kids growing up, even non-Muslim, inspire. Everybody did business different in MMA. He did his own way. He never changed. I know this guy when he have $10. I don't know how much money he have now. He's the same. And I very much I believe he's the greatest of all the time, not only inside the cage, only outside the cage. And I know he's gonna smash me after this because he said, I don't want you to talk about me, promote me. But this is the truth. And he changed a lot of us, all of us. And we're here today talking to my opinion. I think you're wrong. I love Muhammad Ali, and I said this before, but Mike Tyson is one of the greatest athlete, the most famous athlete we ever seen, because Muhammad Ali have maybe two generations, right? Mike Tyson, 19 years old, no Mike Tyson, 30 years old, 4 years old, 7 years old. And I think Tyson is different because 7 different generation know Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And I just Mike has become like a phenomenon. It's not just a
I'm just
act.
happy to be here with Henry. You know what I mean? We got Henry, me and Henry's working this show.
That's it. All right, well, Mike, you feel the same way though. But if you ask Mike, he'll always give gratitude to Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Because you are very humble, Mike.
Yeah,
People
Ali
don't
is
know
a
that,
great
man. You,
man.
you
No,
really
I
are,
like
man.
Mike Tyson, but I think Muhammad Ali
Yeah,
is.
I
Yeah.
agree with you. I
What do you
agree.
think?
Ali's the
You wanna
king.
punch me?
Yeah.
No,
But I also
No,
get
I
your point,
just think
Ali.
like Muhammad Ali, one step,
I
one
don't, I
step.
don't, I don't take my whatever it is that's serious. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
like
Any closing thoughts here, Mike? What advice would you give to Khabib the time that we did have with him?
Well, no, this is wonderful. You're sitting down talking to him, and he's not fighting no more. He's not thinking about fighting. So just be an entrepreneur. Help him out. Help make a lot of money. He can give it away if he doesn't really think much of it and stuff. That's what I do. I
okay.
give a lot of my stuff away.
Yeah.
A
Thank
lot
you.
of people that need it,
So
even some animals.
so this is business advice for him because you feel like typically when you do give advice, Mike, it's always like
Well, if
it's
it's a business advice and for family, he should prepare for that.
yeah.
But
I think he's
most of
taken
my
care of.
kids are cool and happy, and there's other kids that need to be cool and happy too.
Yeah. What about you, Ali? Any words for Khabib leading to the future now that he's retired?
I think Habib he's finished his sport legacy, but I think now is continue a different legacy, a business venture. And one of the things he's here, his corner and guys making $10,000 a fight. Like stay away from his family 2 months, take care of everybody. He's just doing it. He's continuing the legacy of his father.
Yeah.
And his father he put this in him, and now this is all his father's students: Zubaira, Islam, Umar, Usman, and now he's continuing. He keeping the legacy alive. The Nurmagomedov family legacy alive, and a lot of people right now they just want to go on a yacht and spend millions of dollars and stuff like that.
No, they want to help you spend your millions of dollars. They don't go on the yacht and spend their money.
No,
They're gonna help you spend your money.
no,
Yeah.
but he's here like cornering guys in Bellator this weekend, and guys they don't make much money. He's just here for the love of what he does, and this is his father. This is his father, and he's continued the legacy of his father.
I think that's what it is, and that's a violent thing to do.
Yeah.
I wish I had a legacy for my father to live.
Yeah, I think for me, Khabib is like obviously we're about the same age. I'm a couple years older than you. Coming from freestyle wrestling, and I know a lot of what you've gone through. Even retired now, your upbringing. Which where your father was always on you. From everything from being from Dagestan to the rivalry with Chechnya and all that. I know how you guys all that. I just want to say, man, that leaving 29-0, man, leaving 29-0 pound for pound, man, it's beautiful, man, to leave up top. I don't think people recognize or realize that how beautiful it is to leave on your terms, man. And I just want you to close it out for the fans, man. We're gonna get millions of followers here. Whatever it is that you want to give to the people.
I just wanna say, it's like this game is like not for people, or it's like for mental weak people. This game is like for very tough guys. It's like if you wanna become champion, you have to understand, like you have to sacrifice your time, your family, like like your like everything what you have to sacrifice. This is about sacrifice. If you're not ready to sacrifice, you have to sit home. This is just my advice for young guys who wanna become great champion, and patient, patient, hard work, sacrifice. Like without these things, doesn't matter how talented you are. This is not work. It's gonna work when you're beginning, but when you go to the true, like this is don't work. You know, you have to sacrifice everything what you have. You know, then you can become great champion.
Yeah, awesome. Well, there we have it, man.
Yes, we
Khabib, thank you
do.
for coming. Mike, any closing thoughts? We good?
I just believe, like you were saying, this game is not for weak men, but it can make weak men strong.
That's right. It's like you either, yeah, exactly, man.
Exactly.
That's awesome, guys. Well, man, it's been a pleasure.
Awesome day
Khabib,
today could be.
Ali. I mean, this is legendary here, man. Huh? Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Before we end here, I just want to know your thing because remember you said you got nervous, first time you met Mike. How cool was the experience now that you have a relationship?
He
with,
came to my house and just chilled out, had the hat thing on.
Yeah. How cool is, man, to be able
it's
to
like
sit here and talk to Mike about your history?
living a legend, you know. It's
Thank
like
you, brother.
it
Thank
was. I have like you said this before when beginning. Like you have dream meet with Muhammad Ali. Like same thing. Before I have dream like it was like three athletes for me is like who inspire me like crazy. It was like Brazilian Ronaldo, Mike Tyson, and Muhammad Ali. I met two of them. Like I don't have chance to meet Muhammad Ali. You know, it's like I hope like next life.
Oh, you would have loved this guy.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, you would have loved him. You would have loved this guy so much.
I think
So
so, too.
much.
I really believe next life I'm gonna meet with him.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
That's
I really
awesome.
believe.
Well, there you guys have it, man. You guys just watched an episode of Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I'm your co-host, Triple C, aka Henry Cejudo,
Mike Tyson in the house.
Khabib and Ali.
and we out.
Yeah, what's that stuff?
Since you brought it up, Mike, we might as well have some. But check this out right here. It's Smart Cups, man. It's the world's first printed beverage, man. Would you like to try some?
We love them. Smart
Cheers,
cup.
Smart Cups, man.
Cheers. Smart cups gonna make you a smarter person.